So on the first day of seventh grade, I started at an all-boys high school, preparatory school, and my brother called me into his bedroom the night before. We had a sleepover, and he gave me some advice about school because he was a sophomore there. He said, "Pedro, whatever you do, don't tell anyone that you like Britney Spears." I was aghast. I said, "You want me to hide the most important part of my identity from all my future classmates?" I did not listen to his advice, and on the very first day of school, I was labeled as the gay guy, which was a label that stuck until it was confirmed a few years later, to be just a boring fact. So ever since then, I've been really conscious of the ways in which we, as a society, characterize other people based on their behavior and the assumptions that we have about that behavior. And specifically based on my personal history, I'm really fascinated about this sort of gender binary that I think is a kind of a social construct that we all adhere to. We're kind of like fixated on what makes something masculine, what makes something feminine, and we think that we have these answers that I think are some of them are evolutionary, but a lot of them are just plain arbitrary. So I think VR can help us build some sort of empathy for the opposite gender, but also for people who don't necessarily identify with conventional gender norms and roles. An estimated 0.6% of the American population identifies as transgender, and 46% of male transgenders have attempted suicide, and 42% of female transgenders have. So I think VR can help us with the sort of understanding the discomfort of being misgendered, which is the feeling that you are occupying the wrong gender, which for me is something that I can't even wrap my head around, probably because I'm brimming with so much testosterone. And I think it could probably just provide relief or therapy to people who are experiencing that. I think at the end of the day, VR will just help us realize that men, women, everything in between, they're not all that different.